cancel your picnic plans.
Hello, and welcome back to Biomutant. Still confused as to why the narrator randomly says stuff sometimes. So, our main quest now is to end the war, which means taking out rival tribes. Which are over here. So, we're going to fast travel as close as we can to them and then try and make our way through all of the tribes. I think from stuff said in the game that we may have 5 tribes or so to take on, or 5 left, which is quite a bit. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see if we can figure out our way to get over to them.
Hey, there's some e-waste. That's a good find.
Not that it really matters, because we haven't been really short on any of the crafting materials when we've been crafting after we started disassembling other things. But, I mean, if they're there and they're one-time things,
for you.
we might as well take them.
Got a good grip on that beastie? Excellent.
So this area is apparently quite populated with them, which is interesting. Not sure what makes for such a difference in this area. Ah, you are enemies. Okay.
Hey, nice shot.
Sprung stock. Anything up here? Focus. Not really.
It's time for an adventure, for good or bad.
Guess that's one we can't destroy. This seems like all of the other areas that opponents are in. Or the rival tribes, I mean. When I say opponents, that's what I've... Yeah.
Let's see. There's the sovereign who runs this outpost. He didn't expect his outpost to be invaded, but now that you're working with their rival, he can see why.
You never stood a chance.
He would have preferred if you could have solved this without violence. At least a peaceful solution has a chance, while a violent one never has.
Not for a
It's their last
pajami.
line of defense.
Sure.
Once their guardian
Ow.
falls, they'll surrender.
Ah. Ah.
The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
That was quite simple.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. He says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You're one step closer to ending the tribe wars.
Let's keep
Figure
going.
you'll know when you're on a roll.
Okay, we'll have to... Looks like there might be a bridge there. Oh, a nuclear power plant again. That's a lot of nuclear power points very close together. Well, we'll need to head onward then. Still
History
quite a
is
bit to
nothing
do.
but a series of stories.
And where's the way out? Okay, we're headed the right way. Did our mount not show up? Interesting. We'll have to go elsewhere and summon again. There you are. Ah, well.
Check out that motor juice station. Wonder if there's any dough juice left in the juice tank.
Ow. We always fail to hit that.
Back at 'em. You're in pain.
Ah. We are not very good at it.
The best stories are about heroes. This is such a story.
Fortunately, our mount did not wander off. Well, it's a little tempting to go after the nuclear power plant. I think it's better if we head on to our actual goal.
The Quirk-Quap outpost. The Netra tribe first beat this into shape.
Alright, let's take them on.
Fairy tale.
Says they've been waiting for you. They're ready to bring death and destruction to the outpost.
Let's do it.
He says you'd better be. There is a high boom team ready to help with taking over that outpost, but it seems their arc shooter is busted.
We'll fix the arc shooter.
Seems happy to hear the arc shooter will be dropping high booms down on the outpost quick-like.
So I need to fix 3 of these things.
Fate is funny that way, but it won't always make you laugh.
So you guys have heavy artillery pointed at your base already. How convenient for your enemies.
Gotta hurt. Get up there and get fixing.
So 1 fixed. Rebalance. Yep. Yeah, we don't want to fall. Well, that's inconvenient. Almost to another level. Interesting. It apparently does not explode when we shoot it. Worth learning, I suppose. Ah, you made your way back up. Ah!
Ching!
Okay, we got the level up.
All fixed up.
So our heavy artillery is now repaired, even though it was being held by the opponents. So, I don't
The
know.
arc shooters are
Maybe
already
it's theirs?
gearing up the high booms. Hope their aimers are fixed too. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Oh, so I don't get to invade afterwards? Alright.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
So while playing this, I am drinking a float made from vanilla ice cream and Dragon's Milk
He says you
Reserve
did a great job
2021
capturing the
1,
outpost. You're one step closer
which
to
is
ending the tribe wars.
bourbon barrel stout with peanut butter and cocoa nibs, which is pretty interesting. The vanilla ice cream helps bring
Figure you'll know
the
when you're
peanut
on a
butter
roll.
flavor more to the surface than when it's by itself. We are going to level up, get the vitality up a bit more. And as always, we will need to head on to the next enemy base.
There are things out there waiting for you.
Interesting little slow motion animation there. Just power on through their checkpoint.
Let's see. Says you need to hit them where it hurts, inflict as much suffering as possible, and make it clear your tribe is a terror to their existence.
Let the mayhem begin.
Murder and mayhem and other terrible things happen. He's sure you've seen it before. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lobber.
Ah. Right.
That hit the spot. Wrecked it.
The prompt comes way too late on those.
A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it, then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks explodey. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. It's kaboom. You're in. Keep going.
All right, what's next?
Here's the second line of defense.
More of the same, it would seem. Ah. Okay, it seems like those are invincible.
It's smoldering already.
What am I supposed to do here? Not
Give it a
bad.
good smack. Give it a good smack. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Incredibly simple. Now I think we get to go
He
after their
says you made
headquarters.
them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
And I've been sitting on my
Thinks
leg
you
in
did
such
a
a way
great
that it
job
fell
capturing
asleep.
the rival's third outpost and believes the rival is weak enough to engage them at their fort.
I'm ready to end the conflict.
Hope you make that end as messy as you can.
So something kind of funny with this is they're trying to make a big deal about the choices you're making with the tribes. But then
Everything is at stake.
the everyone seems to have pretty well accepted that the world is ending anyways. So it doesn't matter which way you go. It's a weird kind of dichotomy where if one is true, then the other doesn't really matter.
Heads up, that's Peak Spot, a great place to watch the world from. Who knows who might be watching you?
I just want to head to the enemy base. This is all stuff we've fought before.
This is the tribe's last stand. Conquer this fort and that'll be the last of the resistance. The tribe will be under your command.
I'm ready.
He says you'd better be. The plan is to fling you over the wall with a sling lobber. However, he wants you to secure a hard hat first, should anything go wrong.
How can I secure a hard
It's
hat?
better you go and find one for yourself. It can't be too much trouble, though. It's one size fits all.
So it's the exact same thing as the first tribe we took on.
That's something. A ring dinger from the yesterdays. A thingamabob used to pling signal the faraways. Let's find out
Yeah.
if it still works.
Looks like I do have to deal with them down here first.
Grab on tight.
Yeah. Ah. Why are you doing that? Ah. What are you doing? That's not at all what we intended.
Could be a
Interesting.
pretty sky tonight.
Get back in there.
Wood scrap's great for building things.
They really should let you sneak in while they're fighting each other.
Seems the keys need to be in sequence to make the ring dinger work. Just a few moves left. Make them count. So, the technology from yesterday's is still here today, even if its message is getting old. That's hard to come by.
Alright, let's get back up there.
Hard to see too far in the darkness.
Alright, let's get this invasion underway.
You need to hit them where it hurts. Inflict as much suffering as possible.
Let the mayhem begin.
You're the hammer on their nail.
There you are.
That's a fire starter. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. It burns brighter than the light. Flash the slash. This is an epic already. How it ends is up to you. The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through the gate.
Wow, how did we get it up those steps?
Bet you
That's
just need to
impressive.
knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers. The Netra tribe values liberty and is striving to protect freedom. They want to continue with each tribe being responsible for their own and believe that uniting the tribes is the only way you can survive. He was hoping it wouldn't end this way. There's no reason to fight instead of uniting. It would be fighting over nothing.
I agree.
He thinks being likable isn't enough. If fight is all you do, he can't stand by you.
Is survival likable enough?
He's realized a peaceful end to this would be best. He'll entrust the fort to you.
Aww. Okay, well, we'll let him live.
The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands. You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. You'll decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but he suggests...
We'll let them join us.
He understands what you're thinking. Where else do you find allies, if not among your enemies? And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Side by side they'll stand until order and stability is reinstituted. He's gotten news that the other tribes have realized there are no winners in this war. There's no purpose in antagonism.
Antagonism.
The way he sees it is that you've been forced into opposition. Your tribe didn't start the war, but it's fallen to you to end it. It's clear your way of waging war has been successful. And now that the tribes have experienced this war of yours, they're ready to do whatever it takes to make it end. So, do you want to end the war now, or continue fighting?
Let's end the war.
He was expecting
The attacking
you want to
force isn't
continue.
that
It's
interesting.
better to show than tell, but he'll accept the remaining tribe's capitulation.
That seems unnecessary. And what are we burning down if they surrendered to us? Shouldn't we just enforce those areas with our people? The Dragon Trophy.
It's the Netra claw chain.
Interesting.
Night is the time to take care of business.
New Wung Fu. So that is this. That's got some damage to it. Oh, it's like a hook shot. To the tree.
Out of Date says there'll be consequences of the war, but there are more pressing matters at hand. The last World Eater has been left undisturbed with the tree while you focused on the war.
Because you told me to.
He thought someone with your light perspective and key would have had different priorities and faced the World Eaters before resolving the tribe war. Regardless, Out of Date is grateful the tribe war is over. Out of Date understands the road has been rough, but you already know what's left to end this journey, and it'll be tough.
You're not gonna guilt me into it when you forced me to take that path.
You're the only one that's strong enough to face the last World Eater. The future depends on someone with a light perspective to give the world a chance to survive. Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring a lasting peace for those that make it to the end. Out of Date says the word about what you've done so far is spreading. The tribes haven't lost hope yet.
No, we united
He
them.
appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately, he's had urgent news from his friend Wiz in the northwest. He's unsure about your intentions, but hopes you'll support Wiz. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Wiz and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's hunch is real. The Merc Puff is up next.
The Merc Puff, huh?
Out of Date says that Wiz is worried now that the Northwest World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Wiz is working on an undersurf vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done.
Submarine. That'll be interesting.
Out of Date suggests that you should head northwest as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He's happy to help.
time for me to go.
Has plenty to do, so no worries.
Okay. So we will level up. Make ourselves a little beefier. Max Games trophy. And we will call this episode there for now. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I hope you'll join us in the next episode.